The overthrow of Iran was one of the first times in history that the United States decided to covertly intervene in the affairs of another country.
It began with Mohammad Mossadegh. Mossadegh was born on the 16th of June of 1882 in Tehran, Persia. He later became the democratically elected Prime Minister of Iran from 1951 until 1953. During this time as Prime Minister, he introduced a wide range of social reforms, including unemployment compensation, as well as requiring factory owners to pay benefits for sick or injured workers.
However, the most important decision Mossadegh made was the nationalization of Iran's oil. This provided Iran with the necessary income to solve all of its problems, as well as eliminating a source of corruption in the government attributed towards the Anglo-Persian Oil Company, known as BP today, that controlled the oil. After this decision, Mossadegh was named Time Magazine's Man of the Year and was praised around the world for his fight against communism and his stern democratic beliefs.
This, however, enraged the British, who now lost their control over 75% of the oil imported into Europe and 45% of the oil imported into North America. Because of this, they planned to bomb and invade Iran in hopes of securing the oil. This plan was stopped by President Harry Truman because he feared that an invasion could lead to an instability in the government that would allow the USSR to take control and place a communist leader. Instead, once President Dwight D. Eisenhower came into office, he divided Operation Ajax, a plan to create a coup to overthrow the government and place a prime minister that was more considerate of the British and American needs. This new leader was Mossadegh Reza Pahlavi the Shah, King of Iran, who was born on the 26th of October of 1990 in Tehran, Persia. Operation Ajax had four main parts. Part 1 was a propaganda campaign to portray Mossadegh as a communist. Part 2 was to encourage Mossadegh's opposition to create disturbances. Part 3 was to convince the Shah to denounce Mossadegh, and Part 4 to have the Shah become the new prime minister.
The operation had some hiccups because Mossadegh kept avoiding and resisting the Shah's military forces, but eventually, on the 19th of August of 1953, Mossadegh resigned and was immediately put on trial and sentenced to 3 years in solitary confinement and the rest of his life under house arrest. With the Shah in power, the British and American oil companies were each given 40% control of Iran's oil rights, with the rest split up amongst other companies for 25 years.